You know what time it was? It was TFNation time. Hello, you inflated Jensen interceptors. It is I, Salmon SG1, coming at you from Hull Bus Station. And we have a wild Sam in a bacon sandwich. And we have a wild John. What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing? What are we doing, boys?
I don't know. There's something called Transformers Nation or something.
Oh, I'm going to Festival of Quilts. pick up some of the honeys there. Yeah, he's going to FaithCon. Yeah.
Well, I probably do that with salt every day.
So John.
Yeah.
Are you sure you've got the right trousers?
They are new jeans, but I do know they're mine.
Are you sure? Are you quite sure?
I think so.
Let's just double check. Yeah, because last year you had the wrong trousers. And then you've got fake Sam eating a bacon sandwich.
Morning.
Has all you got to say for the nice
Next
folks at
year,
home?
I am getting a t-shirt done up and I'm just going to say fake Sam on it. I'm going to walk around TFNation with t-shirt saying fake Sam. I'm going to do it.
Team Edward as well.
I still have the Team Edward t-shirt.
Yeah, you should wear that.
I should, yeah.
You should. And there's John tucking into his second steak bake.
Gonna be done at GRA.
Sorry, where?
GRA.
Sorry, where?
GRA.
You mean Greg's? Get stuck in, Sam. Go on, get you. So, we are going down to the TFNation, and I can't fucking wait, quite honestly. And it still doesn't feel quite real yet. It'll probably feel real when we're on the bus. And the bus is just pulled up there. We're not getting on it for another like 10-15 minutes or so. So yeah, so we shall see you next time you see me. We might be on the bus, or we might be in Birmingham. I don't know, because we can't Instagram anymore. So I will catch you all very soon.
Bye, Joe.
So bye, Team Edward. A series of hand gestures rather than saying goodbye. Alright, catch you all later. Bye bye. Oh, welcome back for part 2. Yes, it's been a while since I did my haul, but I've been tired and I've been busy. You know, despite somebody who's on sick who's not got a lot to do, I've been like busy. So anyway, TFNation, yes, my thoughts video. Basically, what time are we on now? I can't even tell. It is 6 o'clock. This time last week I was getting ready for the club con, yes. I'd gone up to the room. I was just tucking into a Big Mac right about this time last week. Yeah, so anyway. So we rock up there on Thursday. Me, John and Sam and Lawrence. They all buggered off to the Moxie because that's where their room was. I went up to my room and got my stuff down, had a shower because it was just fucking sticky and horrible, and then we went into the bar and we drank till I think it was reasonably early Friday morning. I think 1. I want to say we went to bed on Friday. Yeah, ran into a bunch of people, played Muffin Time, which was a hell of a laugh. One of them games that the outcome can change in an instant. You know, you could be winning and somebody will play one card and completely change the game dynamic. I mean, these are the types of games that you can play and win in a few minutes, or, you know, it could take a couple of hours. It all changes. Every time we play, it's a different game. So we played that. It was a lot of fun. And then we went to bed, got up, had breakfast. And then Friday, we got our tickets and stuff. You know, I'll pass it the fucking wristbands, which were shit. Yeah, they tried to, because normally they have these type of ones. This is from, when is this one from? Oh no, it doesn't say on there. It says TFN. You know, these types of ones. You know, the festival style wristbands. Usually they have them, but they went, because usually they have a load of these in case people lose them or decide, you know, latecomers and stuff like that. So there's always plenty, and at the end of the weekend and they're pretty bad for the environment as well. But so this year they changed to the, you know, sort of like the pub style ones, the gig style ones, the paper ones. Unfortunately, the sticky wasn't great, and then if you put them anywhere near a light year of water, they disintegrated, and yeah, they weren't great, quite honestly. And so I don't think we'll be seeing them in the future. But apparently, the ones they got for the mini cons worked great, but for whatever reason, these ones weren't. So I think that we might see these again, basically. So yeah. So what else did we get up to? So yeah, so Friday, it was just panels and panels. We love the Toy Food panel. The Toy Food panel was great. And then, do you know, I can't remember what panels are on now. It's been a while. And I left my program in the fucking room. I'm so fucking pissed off. I can't check what panel. Oh, we watched that one. Then we watched the Triple Takeover, which was a lot of fun. I went out for food first, though, before that one. Went to TGR Fridays, which was expensive, but good. I had a fantastic burger. It was amazing, but expensive. Nearly 40 fucking quid I spent. Ridiculous. Yeah, so we went there, and then we come back, watched Triple Takeover, and we just sort of hung out in the bar, really. And then we stayed up till like fucking it was 10 to 4, I think. Jermaine, it's your fault, you bastard. Kept us up all night. But it was a good laugh. We was laughing and playing like the greatest theme tunes in the world, singing DuckTales. It was fun. We had a right laugh. And then Saturday rolls around, and because I didn't get up till late, I didn't go to bed till late, rather, or early, shall we say. And people were queuing already for the fucking the early bird ticket. It was ridiculous. They were absolutely ridiculous. Queuing when I went to bed. Some people started queuing. Craziness. Because I got up, missed most of the opening ceremony. They all just fucking left me in the bed in the room. I was right disappointed. But anyway, yeah. So we did that. So I managed to catch the end of it, which was nice. And I wasn't the only one. Sophia Miles only just got there as well. So yeah, and then so yeah, it was. So I managed to catch that. Then it was. I just ate a panel or two, and I went to the bar, and there was a few people hanging about, and the queue to the bar was just as long. The whole length from the main hall where the dealer's room was right up to the bar. I went, fuck this noise. So we catched a couple of panels. Do you know what? I will check which panels they were. 1 moment. Oh yeah, so I'm going to be remembering things as they come to me. And I've just remembered that on the Friday night, ran into Neil Kaplan in the bar. We had a chat about Star Trek and how the new show sucks. Yeah, and that was fun. So yeah, I ran into again, I'm going back on myself, but ran into Simon Fairman. I had a nice chat with him in the bar. It was the only time I saw him the whole weekend, and he's a lovely chap. He's a really nice dude. So we had a chat, and then while we're chatting, some random fan came over and went, "Oh my god, it's Simon Fairman!" I went, "Yeah, it's just Simon Fairman," And he's like, "Oh, can I have a photograph?" And he's like, "Yeah, no problem." Bless him. And but yeah, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be going backwards and forwards as I remember it. So yeah, Saturday we just mulled around in the bar. I didn't manage to catch a panel. Thinking back, then I thought, you know what? I'm getting hungry. I'll go for lunch. Oh no, sorry, no. I did manage to go in about 12 into the dealer's room, and it was still pandemonium. I'll splice in the video here. Here we are in the dealer's room, and it is crazy busy. I mean, I haven't just walked in, so we'll do some professional fucking YouTubing, shall we? So we're at TFNation, and this is the dealer's room. yeah, I went to Toy Fu, bought a few things from Toy Fu, and that was it. I wandered round. You just couldn't get to the table. I got bashed in the face by some prick who had a backpack that was like a proton pack. It's fucking massive. And he whacked me right in the face while I was looking at Toy Fu as he turned round. Yeah, so next year, if you're going to go in the deals room, don't take a huge backpack with you. I'm sure the hotel will look after it for you. You know, yeah, I'm sure they'll look after it for you if you ask them nicely. But yeah, it's... yeah, that was annoying. So I thought, no, I'm fucking getting overwhelmed with this. And I came out, took my stuff to the room, went out for lunch. I went to Subway, ran into Nosy and Sam and Lawrence, and we had Subway. And then this was getting to be about 3, and I thought, you know what, I'll wander back in the dealer's room, and it was nicely chilled by then. So I ran into Graham Collect 75, Toys R Us, and it was nice to catch up on them and stuff. It was really good. Went back into the dealer's room, into the bar. Sorry, ran into George, Exaggerated Elegy, and we had a real good chat for ages, chatting, just catching up and stuff like that, and telling him about my asthma attack. And he's like, Jesus, I went, oh yeah, you know. And so yeah, we just chatted and we talked about Father Ted and horror films, and you know which horror film we saw first, you know what kicked us into the genre, and I just went to Night of the Living Dead, first one I remember watching. That's why I'm a big zombie fan, because of that movie. So yeah, and we had and it was good. It was a good laugh. Yeah, we had a right good laugh. Then I did manage to catch Sophia Miles's panel a little bit. Then I got a phone call, so I had to leave the room. Yeah, then we started getting ready for ClubCon, basically. And it was... And Monica did come out, and she may have made an idiot of herself, but, you know, I let her out of the box, and she was happy. And we had a right good time in the bar, talked to people, talked to hundreds and thousands of fucking people. I've only just now recovered, and it's been a week. You know, like I said this time last week, I was putting my face on and that, and I got rage, because I still need to practice doing my eyes. I can never get it right. It's bullshit, I'm telling you. So yeah, and then as I went downstairs and we had a laugh, and I wore my heels for approximately about an hour, because the room had been overbooked as well. I'd been tried to take the money twice. Chris was annoyed because I was sharing with Chris. He was super pissed. Anyway, it's sorted. We got it sorted. So anyway, I went up to the bar in my heels, and I went, nah, I've got to take these off. And I hit the fucking key card, locked out. I fucking took ages to find Chris. Anyway, eventually found him, sorted the room out, so I had to go back upstairs, change my shoes, because they were hurting. And it's a long walk from there and back to the bar. Yeah. So I put my flats on, and I'm just stayed in my flats till 5 a.m. Again, Jermaine, we got free beers at the bar, which was nice. The girl who served was lovely. I think she was the bar manager. And one thing I will say about the bar staff, this year, they were on it like a car bonnet. They fucking knew what they were doing. I mean, they did it the way I've always said to do it. They had 2 on each side and one floating back and forth. You know, and the queues didn't last much longer. But I really wish people wouldn't queue. They just crowd around the bar and get in, and you know. But anyway, but yeah, they did well. I'll admit, and the front desk staff were a lot better as well. Really nice, really easy to talk to and stuff. So yeah, so there we go. Yeah, so Saturday night, 10 to 5, 3 beers. Yeah, and then it was 5 o'clock. I went to bed. There's only who was left in the bar. It was weird. I remember the days back in the olden days, there'd be all of us still in the bar by that time, still ready to go. And then get up, miss everything again. I got up about 10. And then that's when I just felt my ankles decide they wanted to the bones wanted to be out my fucking ankles, it felt like. I'm fine now, don't worry, it's fine. Just bit of water retention, overindulgence, lots of walking, not eating the greatest, I must admit. And then, you know, wearing heels for a little while as well. Not good. Anyway, so Sunday, a little bit more chill. I managed to get a couple of panels in. I missed the ones I wanted to see. In fact, I missed all of them. But good old Raymond T will have them recorded, and I will and I will watch them then. So yeah. Also, as well, before I forget, the normal Soundwave Funko Pop was off Nick Snowden. I do apologise, Nick. I was still, and I thought it was and I just went, this is off Raymond because he gave me loads of stuff. Yes, so the original Funko Pop I showed in my video was from Nick, not So Sam Silvermoon gave me the larger one with a mini rumble inside it, Frenzy. Raymond T gave me the biddy pops, the little ones, and Nick Snowden gave me the other pops. So yeah, he'd give me those. I've put it away now, it's up there and I can't be asked to grab it. But yeah, so just an amendment, yeah. So Nick gave me that one. Cheers, Nick, thank you, and I'm sorry for forgetting about it. So yeah, Sunday, again, a lot more chill. I think a lot of people had gone home. Went around the dealer's room a couple of times, got a couple of extra bargains. You know, you see my haul. And that was about it, really. And then we just sat in the bar. You know, went out. Me and Catherine went out for tea. Went to Five Guys, which was, again, expensive, but very nice. And they didn't have strawberry milkshake or banana milkshake. I was disappointed. Anyway, so we got there, and then we just headed back. I got a nice shower. In fact, no, the showers weren't very good. The one we had in our room just went like that. It was a bit of a disappointment. And Birmingham water feels like it's holographic water. There's like no substance to it. Yeah, it's very, very strange. Very, very, very strange. You know, but it did. It just, I mean, when I got home and I got a shower the next day, in fact, I got a shower that night when I got home. Oh, it was lovely. It felt like water in me, you know. But like I said, Birmingham water feels holographic somehow. Yeah, so then Sunday night, about 1 o'clock, I went, I'm done. I've got to go to bed. And at that point, Billy came over to speak to us. The organiser, Mr. Billy himself. And we chatted and just chatted for about 3 hours nearly. Just did we have a good time and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And basically thanking him for putting the show on, you know, like we always do. So yeah, it was. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, despite missing all the fucking panels and stuff like that. But I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I can't wait for next year. I will try. I mean, this has been a, you know, mini, but basically that's what happened. There was no, you know, major info. I mean, we got a few funny looks from the Christians. You know, they got told off a couple of times because apparently some of the 18-year-olds took it upon themselves to go around all the hotel rooms asking people if they've seen Jesus, I guess. And I said, wow. I said, where? Luckily, they didn't knock on my door because I'd have told them to fuck off. I said, you're knocking on my door, you'll see Jesus sooner than expected, you know. And then, you know, if they'd come to my door and said, oh, you know, have you found Jesus? And I went, no, where did you lose him? He's not as if he's a set of fucking car keys now, is he? And he's not inconspicuous now, is he? If you get that reference, I'll be impressed. Anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, Scott McNeil couldn't turn up. Sunday, I keep thinking, yeah, as we're travelling down on the coach, we got an email saying Scott McNeil couldn't make it, which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, these things happen, I guess. And then Sunday, I got my autographs. That's what I did. Yeah, I forgot about that. I got my autographs. Met. I put everything away, but you don't see me getting autographs out. Yeah, I'm waiting for Neil Kaplan, and what a nice dude. I love that dude. He's a really nice guy, and he just writes essays on his fucking shit. But he's a really nice chap. Happy for, you know, again, a great guest, loved by everyone. Everybody loved him. I mean, there's a lot of anime fans getting a load of anime stuff signed as well. Met Evan Michael Lee, Jazz from Transformers 1. I will show you that because it's right here. He signed my 4K Blu-ray. Check it out. Right there, look. Right there. Fucking the coolest dude in the universe. He is so fucking cool. Yeah, he was a really nice guy. I'd like to have talked to him a bit more, but, you know, nature of the beast and that. But yeah, he's a really nice guy. Really lovely guy. And, yeah, the perfect fit for Jazz. If there'd have been a Transformers 2, yeah, bring him back for Jazz. Yeah. Because he like I say, you've got to have a cool fucking motherfucker to be Jazz, and he was a cool motherfucker. So yeah, then we met Sophia Miles. Bless her. Something happened. I don't know what. She had to leave pretty early. She missed the closing ceremony, and she did look at like, bless her, a deer in headlights. I thought she might have been overwhelmed for all those Transformers fans. Quite honestly, I mean, we're all right. We're mostly behaved. But yeah, she had a dogs and that with her, and so obviously something had happened. I hope you're okay. If you're probably not watching this, but if you are, I hope everything's okay. And she was really lovely. She sang my Age of Extinction. She's right there. Look. She's very nice indeed. As well as my book, which is down there. So yeah, I got me. Excuse me. Sorry if you're listening in the headphones. But yeah, just a fantastic time. Like I said, we sat with Billy till midnight, till almost 2:00. Went in the room and my legs were hurting, and I slept on the couch because I had to raise my legs up because I was in a bit of a. I was a bit worried that something was going to happen, but rang 111 and they told me just drink plenty of water, keep off them as much as you can. On the bus, try and walk around, but you can't really on that bus. There's nowhere to walk, not like a train, But yeah, but a couple of days, the right as rain now. I mean, there's parts that are still sore here and there, but other than that, but it's part of the course, isn't it? It's TFN. My voice is still fucked, as you can hear. Excuse me. There we go. That's cleared it. But other than that, no major problems. Yeah, the Christians, yes, they were an odd bunch. I'll say. I apparently got told off a couple of times. One for letting the 18-year-olds go knock on people's hotel rooms. Yeah, that wouldn't have ended well if they fucking knocked on my bedroom door. Now, I don't believe in any of that shit. I think once you're dead, you're dead. That's it. You're done. Game over, boys. There's no respawn. But look, if you want to believe that's your own business, and if you get something out of it, then brilliant. I'm not going to knock you. What I will knock you on is trying to convert me and tell me I'm living my life wrong because for whatever rules set you live your life by, I don't, and that I don't like. Like I say to people that you should collect Transformers because I collect Transformers, and it gives you this, and it gives you spiritual enlightenment. I mean, you might not like Transformers. I mean, you will be because you're watching this video, but you know what I'm saying. It just, it's just not going to happen, is it? So anyway, the bit you've been waiting for, yes, the fact I nearly killed a child. So, we're sat in the bar Monday morning. Monday just gone, actually, which is a shame. It seems like a forever ago, but it's only Monday just gone. So we sat in the bar. And because we had to be checked out by 10:00, and we had a few hours to kill. So we sat in the bar, saying goodbye to people as they're leaving. But Sam, Silver Moon, the real Sam, you disappeared. I didn't get a chance to give you a goodbye hug. You're just gone. So yeah, we're saying bye to people and stuff like that. And it's always sad when that happens, because that's the moment you realise it's all done now. But at least we don't have to wait till next year, which is nice. I mean, we do have to wait till next year, but we don't have to wait a full year, which is great. So we get like a week, almost 2 weeks beforehand, which is great. Major again. Thank you. So anyway, yeah. So we're sat in the bar, and it's slightly raised up in it, and then you can go to the lift and bypass the bar and walk straight to the front desk. And there's a couple of tables back there as well, and there's a bunch of kids. I think the oldest must have been maybe 13 or 14. And one of them was ringing this bell, and he was ringing it like old-fashioned bell you found on a hotel reception desk, and he bang it for attention, and he's going bing, 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 and he's doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Bearing in mind, he's not just pissing me off, but everybody else in the bar, and also bearing in mind that over the weekend, I must have had 10 hours sleep for the whole weekend, So I was tired. I was cranky, I was depressed that I was going home, I was in pain, I was hungover, and all these things. It was going bing, 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 bing. I went, right, I've had enough of this shit. So I stormed. So you know, in the bar, you walk up to almost where there's a set of stairs there. Walk to that set of stairs, come down, and I marched up like fucking, you know. And I went over to the kid. I went, "Excuse me, are you the prick with the bell?" And he goes, "No." And he's sort of pushing it away very slowly. And I went, "Right, you are, because I've been watching you for the last 10 minutes." I said, "You're annoying. Please stop it, because I'm hungover. I'm angry, I'm in pain, and I'm sad because I'm leaving, and all these different things." And I said, "If you fucking touch that bell again," I said, I'm gonna hoy it into that fucking, I'm gonna yeet it into that fucking swimming pool." And he's like, "Oh," and I was fucking about to go Super Saiyan. That's how angry I was, right? Because it was just in that threshold of annoyance sound every time, bang, 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 and plus my ears are ringing as well because of the weekend. You know, and I could hear every fucking noise. And I'm like, right, and that's it. And then I came back and Ray says to me, he goes, "God, he goes, you were very calm." I said, "No, that was my customer service kicking in. I was ready to go Super Saiyan. I was, you know, I was about to fucking throttle this fucking prick. Really, I'd have got him, squeezed the life out of him. But, you know, but I didn't." But yeah, there was a moment when I'm just like, you know, because it was that annoying. So that's why I nearly killed the child. So that'd have been an interesting thing, wouldn't it? So, you know, but he, you know, I was really hoping his parents would come over and say shit, but they never did. And they may have done later, looking at, you know, after I'd gone. But I'd have gone, "Well, you're Christian, forgive me." So yeah, yeah, it was quite funny. Yeah, so yeah, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I loved it, and I wouldn't change anything, even the annoying fucking kid, you know. But yeah, I can't wait for next year now. And it's going to be the 40th anniversary of the movie, which is going to be good. Yes, 40th anniversary of the movie. I am sure they're going to get somebody, and oh yeah, I made the first TFNation 2026 video as well. So yeah, because I always do. I am that prick. So anyway, I will splice some more video in because I didn't take much, quite honestly. Yeah. In fact, I hardly took any at all because I was just so busy doing shit and talking to people. I just didn't get a chance. Yet other people seem to manage, you know. But there you go. So anyway, that's me. That's this video. If you like what I do, why not like, share, and subscribe? Hit that notification bell to tell me when I get new videos out. It should be every Thursday and Saturday. Sorry, this one's a bit late, but I've been busy today and yesterday. So as soon as I've done this, it'll go up. And if you're in a position to help out the channel, please consider donating to my Patreon. Big shout out to all my Patreons. Your names will be in the credits as well. And I will catch you all very soon to my regularly scheduled programming. To do a review. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. You know, some of the new stuff I've got. Maybe Beast Wars Silver Bowl and Beast Wars God Neptune. Probably. Or maybe Sure Shot. I'm not sure. Sure Shot / Optimus Prime. I can't do Galvatron yet until I get a 9-volt battery because I want to know if the electronics work or not. But yeah, I will do something. I've got to do me blocky Soundwave as well at some point. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all very soon. I can't believe I forgot to say this. I want to say a big thank you to everyone at TFN, to Billy and the gang for putting on a fantastic show. Even though I missed most of it, but it's still a fantastic show. I want to thank everyone I spoke to. I want to say sorry for the people I didn't get to speak to. There was a fair few of you there. Yeah, so I'm not going to mention many names because I'll forget somebody. So yeah, the people I wanted to speak to and didn't, I'm sorry. I will find you next year, hunt you down like the Predator, and fucking sit and talk to you. Oh, and a big shout out to Toy Fu as well, who raised £26,000 for Mary's Meals. It's crazy money. So, big shout out to Nick and all the rest of the gang on Toy Fu. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a Black Zarak, a Star Saber, you know, and other G1E rare goodies that I can't name off the top of my head. So thank you. Big round of applause. You must buy from Toy Fu next year. # you must buy from Toy Fu. So yeah, so big shout out to everybody who made the weekend amazing. Big shout out to Chris, who sorted my room out. Cheers, Chris. You might know him as America's Ass, or Welsh Chris, as we sometimes call him. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to everyone that just made my weekend what it was, really. John and Sam, fake Sam, who put up my shit all the way there and all the way home on the bus. And just thank you to Catherine as well, who went with me for food on Sunday night. It was very nice, so thank you, Catherine. It really meant a lot, that. Thank you. I'm getting mushy now. I'm so sorry. Prick face. No, that sounds even weird. Oh my god. What am I doing? So like I say, big shout out, big thank you to everyone that made TFN what it was, especially Tofu, who raised £26,000. And Billy and the gang. Without you, without you, we wouldn't be talking about it. And without you, Tofu would probably not exist. And without that, Mary's Meals would not have had, £250,000 they've raised in 16 years. That is amazing. So big shout out to Tofu, and a big shout out to Cash. She was the bar manager in the bar. I mean, I don't usually shout out the bar staff at the hotel, but they were really on point, so thank you. And she was very pretty as well. So thanks everyone. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you all very soon. I can't believe I missed the thank yous. What was I doing? So I'm gonna splice this into the video now. That's why the screen's out on, because I thought we'd best do it now and get it sorted. So I will catch you all very, very soon. Toodles.
Unleashing the power, tearing through the night. Transformers in my hands, ready for the fight. With every single figure, I gear up to transform. Soundwave SG-1, bringing thunder in the storm. Watch me review, watch this channel ignite. Fusing metal and vision, let's take flight. Transform!